I've made a few videos in the past about whether or not you should ask a man out or not. Everyone knows what my beliefs are. Female dating coaches, not saying I'm a dating coach, but female dating coaches say wait for the man to ask you out. And then, no surprise, if you listen to male dating coaches, they say approach men, obviously so they can have sex, but that's just another point. So basically, I returned to the office, and obviously in between lockdown, working at home, and returning to office, there's fresh meat. Some new people have joined the office, which I hadn't seen before. There's this one particular man that joined the office, and I said to a colleague, I was like, damn, who is that? And I thought, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to assess the situation. I'm not going to go in like a bull in the china shop. I'm going to kind of see what's happening. And it's difficult because where I work, we have an open plan kitchen. So you can't approach people and ask them out because everyone in the office is going to hear. And it's the type of office where everyone's doing their like work and you can hear a pin drop. So you can't ask someone out in the kitchen because it's open plan. So I was like, okay, we're not going to go down that route. And we had a few interactions in the kitchen, and I was trying to work out if this person was single. And the first clue that I got was that he brought into work a microwave lasagna. So I was like, I know this guy is single. He doesn't have wifey cooking for him. This man is single. I also did a little bit of covert internet analysis, let's say, with the help of Zuckerberg. And that confirmed this person was single. So I was like, okay, I've got the green light, this person is single. And I kind of sat it out for a few weeks. I was like, I don't want to make a fool of myself. Just sit back. And I kind of thought that I got signs that this person liked me. He was staring at me quite a lot, acting a bit weird in the kitchen, shall we say. You know when someone fancies you and they just stop being normal? He was doing that. I was like, okay, I kind of feel that this guy fancies me. And then he would come over. He would come over to our desk area and talk about stuff that could quite clearly be put in an email. I was like, okay, I kind of feel, as much as I can gather, that this person likes me. So I thought, he's not going to make a move because we're in the office. Especially with everything that's gone on since the Me Too movement. Men are not going to make a move when you're in the office. So I felt like I could either do two things. I could just sit and wait, like that idiot woman in Love Actually that just pines after that man for 2 years. And I've never understood the moment in the film where she just doesn't have sex with him. It was like, you would obviously have sex with that man. Like, I've never understood that film. Maybe I'm just a bitch, I don't know. I was like, I'm not doing that Love Actually moment pining over the guy for 2 years. So I wanted to do like a face-to-face kind of talk to him and just gradually build up a rapport. But it's difficult because I'm at one end of the office, he's at a different end of the office. I should also clarify, we work in different departments. So if something goes wrong, like, fuck it, I don't really care. Like, hashtag no fear. So I thought, I've just got to ask him out. I've just got to say something. I've got a bit of a photographic memory, so I can kind of remember what I've said in every video, which is a bit weird. But I remember saying not to open with, hi, how are you? But I feel that in a work setting, you can't just be flirty straight off the bat. You have to hold it back a bit. If people approach me and they're flirty and sexual, to me, that absolutely doesn't bother me at all. I'm quite, what's the word? Not open-minded, that's like in the wrong context, but I'm kind of like easygoing, and if people flirt with me and I'm not interested, so I just brush it off and it's fine. But a lot of people can get really offended if you go from 0 to 100. So I thought, I'll just go with the hi, how are you? And I wish there was a better ending to this story. But honestly, he just didn't reply. This kind of leads me back to the Bumble video that I still get hate on. I still get men that hate that video so much. I always get rejection's part of life. I always get Chad doesn't want you. I get that all the time, and I just find it funny now. But I still 100% stand by what I'm saying. I still believe that the man needs to approach. And I have possibly in my life, I've gone out with that philosophy a couple of times where I thought, yeah, I like this person. I have shot my shot, basically. I've just found that for me, it doesn't personally work, even if men are giving me the signs that they're interested. For me, it personally doesn't work. And sometimes for the women that do shoot their shot and say, oh yeah, I've got someone. No, I don't want to be mean. Let's just say it's not the person, it's not the man that every woman is chasing. I still think I go with the philosophy that who cares? Like, literally, who cares? You ask someone out, they don't respond. I'm not left in that limbo situation kind of thinking, oh, does he like me? Does he not? I've done it. I've asked him out. He didn't reply. So he's obviously not interested. And you have to think, for the girls watching this, I don't want to reduce men to anything but human, but men will just look at you because they're a man. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they fancy you. There's more at stake at work. Men now, they're scared of, getting involved with people. They're scared of approaching people because of the Me Too movement. And a lot of men don't want to be humiliated in front of their colleagues. So what I've learned from this situation is basically to keep work and dating separate. I always hear that it's like, oh, the good guys are just shy and they don't want to approach. But I generally think if someone really wants you, they will approach you. They will find the nerve to approach you. And as I say, sometimes I do shoot my shot and sometimes it doesn't work, but I still think at least I've tried in that situation. The thing is, you're not going to know if a man fancies you unless you try, unless you put yourself out there. I just wish I could personally tell the females out there that I've had success with approaching men and asking men out, but the truth is that I really haven't. If I have had success, it's been an initial kind of success, and then things have petered out. The connections where people have been really into me and liked me, it's because they've done the approaching. And I wish I could say something different, but I can't. But in terms of rejection, it is annoying because I do have to walk past this person, luckily only once a week. I see him properly because he sits near us. But I don't really care. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. All I've done is say, hi, how are you? And I was thinking about it the other day, and even if he had no interest in me whatsoever, as a nice human being, he could have replied to the email as a colleague, and he didn't. It probably just threw him straight away, and I think he probably didn't know how to respond, even if he wasn't interested. He probably just was surprised, and he's obviously a man of the world, and he can tell when someone says, hi, how are you, he knows it's not work related. It would have been nice to possibly let me down gently, but men don't do that. Men ghost. Try and find someone else, I guess.